it might be loud in my neighborhood. They're doing something over by the pool again. They were supposed to be done with all of that by January 1, and you know, I've already written my angry letters. I don't know what to say. But it's also trash day, and so we get like 6 trash trucks that roll in. So let's take the trash out. I started a little bit late with Breezen's um, live stream covering. She was sniping, I think. She was sniping. Um, but let's go over this because obviously she's like, oh, I'm going to pretend that I didn't totally trash my husband last night. Let's go. By the way, just for those of you following my own world, I have been arguing for 2 days. For 2 days with my ex because we're trying to negotiate an agreement for me to take down the admissions that I've been dating him for almost 2 years, that he lied to me about his marital situation, and that he was saying some pretty horrible shit to me. So we have been now arguing about this for 2 days over text, and he's totally gaslighting me, you guys. He's like, I never said that to you. What are you talking about? And I guess you had too many ciders that night because you absolutely said these things to me. One of the things that he said to me is that when he finally does like get the divorce finalized, that he wants to meet his intellectual equal. Okay, let me just put this in perspective for you. He is a high school graduate. He does not have a college education. He has done very well for himself. He's a very well-read man. And he has risen up in the labor movement. He is a president of a labor union. And he has run twice for mayor of Simi Valley. But at the same time, he's dating someone, me, or he was previously, who is a Pepperdine graduate with a business management degree, who spent 20 years in the IT industry before COVID struck, and then I started working for a labor PAC, at which point I was injured on the job. So, okay. I'm not your intellectual equal. All right, let's go.
Hello, you guys. Hello. Okay. So Foody Beauty has been live. Hello, Eric, by the way. I hope you have a beautiful day at work. So Foody Beauty has been live for like a half hour. And I don't know, I just wanted to have a little fun. I felt like Foody maybe got a little too comfortable with me not sniping her anymore. Hello, Blue Jays. Hello. Hey, Lizzie. Hey, Carrie. Good to see you. Hello, everybody. Okay, so here's Foody's live. Let's see if she notices. Hold on, let's go to real time. Let me put it on live chat. And off we go. Hey, Carrie, by the way, did you know Michael Myers is Teddy Bear and he has been terrorizing me?
We needed you in the community because otherwise
Hey, Matthew. Hey, Mandy.
it was just constantly, it wasn't fair. Like, it's always, how many of the same cookie cutter, hypocrite channels in the community versus the same two people, the two girls, right? And, you know, you've really shown a spotlight on how, you know, you expose a lot of it for sure. So yeah.
If you're talking about Yo Mama, if anybody did their research, you would see he's even worse than the people he complains about.
Yo Mama is absolutely disgusting, and he keeps dropping the N-word all the time. How can she be promoting that guy? He's absolutely disgusting. He's a feeder himself. He's totally into these girls, and he's married, which, I mean, he shouldn't be doing this. And I don't know the backstory there. Are they sleeping in separate bedrooms? That was the story I got. They're sleeping in separate bedrooms for 15 years. Why is he hitting on other chicks? And why is he dropping the N-word? And why is he wildly inappropriate? So for her to uplift this dude is bizarre, but okay.
Trying to see Now's badge.
That's all I can say too. Like Salah said, the hypocrisy, you know. But the ocean, it's dark out right now, so you probably wouldn't be able to see it, Mabella.
I'm gonna go to real time.
He is very supportive, you know. And I think people will always have this like negative perception now. A lot of you don't and are understanding, and you know, I appreciate that. But despite that, it doesn't matter. He's a very supportive, loving person, you know.
Who is?
I encourage her to go out for walking and do stuff. Understand her situation, especially after long travel. Yeah, exactly. It's your job. It's no, I don't think weight loss competition is healthy because you're doing it for the wrong reasons at that point, you know. And there's no loser or winner in that situation. I don't like that at all.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you just don't want to lose weight. You just don't want to lose it. Just say that.
Yeah, Mabella. I'm pro.
Is something wrong with my audio? I really don't know. I could restart it if it's pretty bad today.
It's staticky.
I've gained 20 pounds and I'm at the heaviest I've ever been in my life. Scary. My doctor says I'm pre-diabetic. My sister's passed away. I'm sorry for your loss, Moon Dog. Yeah, it's very, I hope that you'll get through this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay, Hissy. I'm feeling like more positive today.
Is it better now?
Hey guys, are you noticing that she's itching the same spot that keeps getting shiny? The spot that we suspect has been sweating more than normal. That is where she's itching on the top of her scalp, you guys. So, you know, just saying.
Hey, Laser, kind of echoey.
He doesn't need to be more forceful. You can't force someone to do something, you know? What are you going to do? Like, literally get a fly swatter and swat it out of their hands? That sounds funny, but in reality...
A fly swatter? Much better? Okay, I turned it up. Hey, Sophia.
Just me to eat healthy. But then again, like, I kind of take advantage, like I'm sneaky, of the fact that he doesn't really know that much. When he didn't know that much about it, you know? Now he knows better. He's like, no, we're not getting
Candy.
But yeah, he's very, somebody who's never had experience with that, binge eating disorder or stuff like this. We have to use the brain and understand other...
He could quite literally put you in an inpatient facility and, basically like 5150 you. I'm fairly certain that they can do that in Kuwait, especially when it pertains to women. So be careful with your words there, Chantel.
She's not forced them to. Exactly.
But what do you have to understand to realize whatever you're doing isn't working and it's wrong? Like, he doesn't have to be the smartest man on the planet to realize you shouldn't be eating what you're eating.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. At first, you don't understand that. You never had experience with someone like this or eating disorders. So you don't know what a binge trigger is. You don't know. That terminology was never in his life. So you guys are piling this.
So he doesn't know if you put a pizza in front of you that you're going to eat the whole thing and that'll probably be a binge? Like, why are you making him sound so dumb?
30 years of eating disorder onto a young man who has no experience with binge eating and expect him to
A
be
young man.
For my actions. He's supportive and he's encouraging, but at the same time, at the end, it all comes down to free will and choice. With these things, like, you know, yeah, I don't know. Put the chips and ramen on high shelf so he can't reach them. Mabella, you'll be surprised. I will stack them boxes, I'm telling you. I'm joking.
I'm sorry, I still can't get over her calling Salah a young man.
There's so many good. I haven't looked into weight loss doctors here. I can though.
You should.
I can.
Right.
There's a lot of private clinics that are affordable. The things that would be really expensive here, regardless, expat status, visa status, even for someone like Salah, like imaging is expensive.
It is.
She's looking down again. She's not actually looked into any of these services. She really doesn't know what's going on. She's just making this bullshit up right now. She's like, it's too expensive for me. Can't do it. Can't get the imaging.
Or
surgeries are more expensive, but they're still not that bad. They're not hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know? I don't know, but like,
wouldn't paying for surgery be more like, I don't know, cost? Not efficient, but she eats like crazy anyways. Like, it has to be like feeding an entire zoo. So wouldn't the weight loss surgery be like the better option than spending so much money on fast food?
Consultations and that, like when I went to see the diabetic doctor, wasn't too bad.
She does, Sophia. She does.
It has the same pleasure response in your brain.
What did Eric say? We all know she would crush.
No one will insure me SV with all my weight and health issues. I've tried. It's not a good person, but I'm sure that's hard on you. Yeah, yes, Brian, yeah, exactly. We're working together. Like,
are you?
He's learning a lot about it. Maybe, Mercy.
Do you want to apologize to him for eating his snack pizzas and drinking his orange juice last night at 1 a.m. and claiming he was on a business call in the other room? Do you want to, like, talk about that? Talk about how crazy that scenario is and how impossible that is?
Is working together you getting more and more sick and ill, and he just gets more money? Is that working together?
It is $851. $1,000 for upper endoscopy. Oh wow, that was with you? Really, Leslie?
Really, Lindsay?
Sucrose? Oh, that's another problem. Like, I'll drink diet soda sometimes, but I don't like just fake sugar. What's up, homie?
What's up, homie?
12:50 p.m. Yeah, it feels later for some reason. We want to go to bed early because we have a lot to do. And
what is that? Another grocery haul?
It's so hard. I knew it would be because I know myself and I hate it. It's hard for me to like recover from the travel sometimes and to get back into like the long-term effect of the jet lag that I have a hard time overcoming is like,
hey, Kez,
getting back into a sleep pattern, which I you know how hard it's always been for me. Imagine like, hey, Taja, I didn't see you there. Hi, Vanessa. Dreaming of Everest, you were indestructible. No person in the world, even the ones not severely overweight, would have the balls to get on a plane that many times in short periods. I didn't think of, I
don't know. If we're supposed to feel bad that we're not getting planes to fly to men who want to shit on people and grape them, yep, I guess I don't have the balls to keep going back on the plane.
It's insane. You know how impulsive I am. I'm so impulsive that I'll book a 20-hour flying day, you know, on the drop of a hat. I don't know.
Right.
I know, Eric. I know. If you pay attention, he's been flirting with...
No. You totally skipped that. I'll book that flight on a drop of a hat. She said she booked it way in advance to get the lesser price. And she just admitted to us that that is not true.
and Beezers. It's wild.
Well, the heart wants what the heart wants.
Okay.
And my heart
To be shit on?
It's in between. My heart has been in between, you know? Like, I miss my family. I had such a nice time with them. Hi, little Nitty. And I had such a nice time with, like, Canadian nature. But then, you know.
Canadian nature?
I know. I really, like, feel it kind of physically, but, like, in my brain, I don't feel 40.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Just get a direct flight. It's cheaper. You can't get a direct flight from
Hey, Backrooms. How are you?
Montreal to Kuwait. There's none.
You just reminded me, because I always see you in a certain somebody's chat. Happy birthday to Music Biz Marty!
Yep, I have to adult, yes. Hi, Kelly King.
Mm-hmm.
Tia, hey!
Babe, did I miss your... Oh, thanks, God. Anyway.
By the way, she's wearing the same outfit. The only difference is that she, like, put on a different blouse, sweater, whatever on top of it. But she is literally wearing the same outfit. She's not doing laundry, you guys.
I don't know. I don't want to live in Canada right now. It's too...
No.
It's very expensive, and there's just... I don't know. I'm tired of living there right now.
Dude, $14.95 for a 2-bedroom. I just looked this up yesterday. Cornwall has $14.95 for a 2-bedroom. You're so full of shit. I can't even.
So you made me laugh. Yes, I'm sorry. Happy birthday, Marty, and happy birthday, Timber.
I like living here. I love Kuwait. I love the Middle East.
Thanks, Carrie.
If you do a long layover Qatar, you get 1 night free. Why not do that and explore? Really, SB? I didn't know that.
It's okay, Kaz.
So, yeah.
She hasn't bothered to actually even register for the frequent flyer program for the 2 airlines that she likes the most, which is Air Canada and Qatar, right? She has not bothered to register for the frequent flyer programs where she could get upgraded to business class and have seats that actually fucking fit her. But okay.
You don't consider seeing 2 seagulls Canadian nature?
My anxiety? I don't know. It's been okay, I guess.
Uh-huh.
We'll do our best to improve his nerve. Oh, I'm in Qatar. I'm from Qatar. I'll help you out if you were here sometime. Oh, I appreciate that, SB. Thanks for the offer. So much has changed during COVID for the worst. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I can't make people understand because you haven't been... I grew up in Canada, right? I'm born and raised there.
Uh-huh.
I guess it's the part of Canada I'm from. I don't know what it is. My life circumstances. There's things that are very... I haven't been through anything traumatic here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no trauma here. There's no negative history.
No, it's just that you don't like that you feel like you're dependent on your mom and that you want to live there rent-free so that you can save up some money to do these other things that you want to do. And when you're in Kuwait, you have this fucking closet that you can live in, and nobody tells you what to do. And then you also get a little freaked out that nobody tells you what to do. So you had a weird-ass live stream or vlog, whatever it was last night, in which you're basically blaming Salah for not paying enough attention. But when you're in Canada, you're blaming your relatives for giving you too much attention. Girlfriend, you gotta figure this out.
It's all new. It's all interesting to me. There's so much to learn.
Uh-huh.
And I know, I still bring my health problems and my demons with me that I can't escape. But
Right?
at the same
Is it not, like, dramatic for you or toxic for you there because you haven't slept with all the married men yet? Just wait. Just give it time. Don't worry.
time, it's like, it's still a more positive experience because it's...
Jenna, a happy belated birthday to you.
there's no negative
Thank you, Breezy. I appreciate that. It's very nice. I turned 50, you all.
history there. Like when I'm in Canada,
Mm-hmm.
it's like
Hey, BR.
I miss it when I'm here, and then when I get there, I'm like, oh,
Hey, Poppy.
yeah. But I'm happy to see my family. It's like it's bittersweet. I don't know. It's in a way that I can't. There's just so many memories that go through my mind, and they don't make me feel too good, you know.
Wait, Blue Jay said Ontario is hella expensive right now. Gas, groceries, rent. There's no way she could afford it all. So was that like, do you think that's a big factor in why she went back to Kuwait, because she could still eat as much as she wants to? As much as she wants to?
Qatar Airways. I prefer Qatar, but I will never. If I can help it, I don't want to ever fly with Lufthansa. No offense. I don't enjoy the experience. I didn't really enjoy the experience. I didn't want to be too mean about it, but it was like horrible. But it was probably the worst. Air Canada was not bad. We do get a.
Speaking of Canada, okay. My daughter discovered, I'm sure many people know about the sparkling water, but my family had never heard of it. So we were at Albertsons on Sunday after our hike, because like we always go and get like a vitamin water or something to like hydrate us after the walk. And she found this Clearly, I think it's called Clearly Canadian sparkling water. And that is the best sparkling water I think I've ever had in my life. So if you guys like sparkling water like me, look up the Clearly Canadian. It's so good. It's so good.
I don't vlog every minute of my day, Mabella. You know, a lot of the
No joke, it's the best sparkling water I have ever had in my life.
time I've been not even feeling like vlogging. I haven't had the passion for it like lately since I've been back that I thought I would have.
They brought
and
it
I
back.
Just wanted to enjoy my time with Salah, you know.
It was a big hit.
Like,
It's
What time was Salah? Like, he hasn't been there at all. What are you even talking about? It's like, what time have you been enjoying with Salah, Chantel?
like putting on a performance or
I want one right now, and I think at Albertsons they're 10 for 10. So go stock up while you can.
like, you know, so I don't know. But I haven't gone out a lot, no. I've only been here like 5 days. So yeah.
Oh really, Backrooms? World Market has it? Where else? So we have options.
Yeah. Lufthansa sucks. Really, the hissy fits? You had a bad experience too?
With flying? You get them at Kroger?
Misery loves company. Like, seriously though, Breezy, I don't give a shit about your fucking, what is it called? The water that's like seltzer water or whatever. Like, like, why are you spending so much time on this conversation? Nobody gives a shit. Most people do not drink carbonated water because it's not hydrating like regular water. And it's just, oh, look at me, I'm so fucking fancy. Like, I can't even. Can we drop this goddamn conversation? For fuck's sake, you talk over the content with goddamn bullshit.
The floor in front of their couch and go live on a whim no matter what time of day. Yeah. Whatever.
Can order it online too.
If I feel like staying in my house, I'm going to stay in my house. If people think that, you know, it's not like I'm locked in here and I can't go out if I want to. So if I'm in my house, it's because I want to. You know, exactly. Dreaming of Everest. Yeah. I don't mind staying.
Okay, well, remember that next time you get mad at me and you're asking me why I'm not at Disneyland or the park or anything else. Sometimes we just want to be in our house.
And a lot of the time, you know.
Enjoy the bills that we pay for.
But yeah, we're going to be doing more.
Oh, you're going to be doing more shit because you've seen me, who has nerve damage, walk around beach towns and have margaritas and albondigas and chips and salsa and take pictures and video of artwork in my local neighborhoods. You're now realizing that the React channels can one-up you. the ones that you call obese, right? You had one of your fucking shell accounts come onto my channel and call me obese? Give me a fucking break, you heifer.
So more Kuwait exploring.
Yeah.
We were like looking over our channel too. Like I was looking back too and like seeing like the Thailand vlogs. We did a lot in Thailand. We did a lot. If you go back and look at the vlogs. Actually, on our couples channel alone, like we've done a lot in Kuwait. You know, there's not really that much left.
I'm sorry. All I remember from Foody in Thailand is she ate herself around the place. Like, I get when people are on vacation, like they want to eat more. Like my dad, perfect example. Eats really healthy most of the year, but like when he goes on vacation, he wants to eat. So like I totally get that. But like all she did was leave the hotel to show us more food.
Yep.
And then they went on a boat ride. And then remember when Salah like took his hand and like shoved her in? Sorry. I wish I had that clip ready to show right now because it gave me life.
Left to do. We've done a lot, but
You've done
actually,
a lot.
No, I can't say there isn't a lot. I'm contradicting myself because there isn't. There's a lot more like malls, beaches, parks, stuff like that to do. Different like maybe restaurants to review, that kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't been feeling a lot better yet. That's why I haven't really done too much like in the way of content outside. I'm still just trying to get my sleep pattern right and start feeling a lot better. You know. Hi, Sarah.
I'm sorry. I know I haven't been keeping track.
Why don't you find some local hikes, Chantal? Like flat ones. Obviously, you can't do anything moderate or strenuous, right? But Kuwait is mostly flat anyway. Why don't you find some local hikes and do your live streams on your local hikes with Salah? Because clearly you are on death's door and need a guardian while you do this.
How long has she been back in Kuwait now? Has it at least been like a week or two? Why are we still waiting to feel better? She's not going to feel better at this point.
She arrived on Thursday. She arrived on my birthday, you guys. April 25th. Today is Tuesday, so she's been back for not quite a week yet.
I did not get to see snow. Or did I? Yes, I was there for Christmas.
Oh, you got to see snow.
Yes,
you did.
We saw it.
Lufthansa. Oh.
It's a tuk-tuk like a moo-moo. Yes, Tom, exactly. Barely.
Yeah, she seriously met up with like Natter or some sort of drug dealer or something in the middle of a fucking blizzard. Yes, she definitely saw some snow. If she can't remember that, then there's something seriously wrong with her memory.
A week?
Yeah.
Has it been barely a week? I thought she's been back for like 2 weeks.
I've done Q&As before, but I can do another one.
Since
I
Thursday?
need to do more in Kuwait.
Thursday.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, for sure I do need to.
I don't know. I don't know. I guess I have my timing wrong. I guess she could still be catching up on sleep, but I think it's probably just her blood sugar and her blood pressure, and it's stopping her from sleeping well.
There's in the attic. I'm home 24/7.
5 days?
I can't walk much, but home is where I like to be. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Teardrop, like if even like if people want to be in their home, or need to be even like if you have a disability,
Or Thursday.
you want to be in your home. Like I don't know. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's like for me, like I can get out, so it's healthier. But like I don't know, people I think don't listen to me when I say, I go through depressive moments. I'm struggling with depression a lot. I'm on medication for that. I try to.
No offense, but like you probably struggle with something, but I just don't believe you half the time because everything's magically cured with food for you. So
force myself to go out, and I would say with somebody with debilitating depression, and people think that depression is you can't be laughing, you always have to be crying in a corner. Like look at Robin Williams. Nobody knew he was depressed, and look what happened.
Why would you compare yourself to Robin Williams? You were nowhere close to Robin Williams. And the fact is that you don't have debilitating depression. You have addictions. You have drug addictions. You have marijuana addictions, you've got food addictions, and these are not depression. Like, if you want to be diagnosed with depression, then actually go to your therapist, because you're not even doing that.
You know, it's like,
I think you should just keep Robin Williams out of your filthy mouth.
I try to be very positive, but like sometimes off camera, I'm really just like, just a zombie of me. Like, I'm just so lethargic, you know? And it's like, I do push myself. I try to push myself to do what I can, you know?
She put her ear paint on?
This lipstick is drying. Homebody all day.
True, Matthew.
It is very hard to explain, yeah. You can't
Well,
really...
yeah, if you think about it, most of the time she goes out, at least from what we've seen on camera, like, people stare at her. People take pictures. I mean, we've seen people do the whole double take. So I believe that there's some fear in that. Even though she wants us to believe she doesn't mind when people ask her if she's pregnant, that probably causes a bit of fear and makes her, like, want to stay in more. But what she doesn't realize is we're still looking at...
Well, it doesn't cause her fear at the food bank when she ends up getting served family portions.
her funny. She just can't see us. Like, she's still getting looks.
Explain it. I mean, you can try.
She is.
But there's no words for experience, you know? Like what you're going through. What are you doing in the back? I heard you.
He takes the cake.
What are you doing? My meds are working.
Are
Thanks,
they?
little nitty. Yeah, Lisa K. It's debilitating. Yeah, and yeah, like my meds do work, the Cypralex, because without them, oh boy. Right, right, babe.
Oh boy.
I'm not pleasant. The anxiety is so bad. I don't know how to.
Dude, this chick is detoxing from everything she was doing in Canada. That's why she's having such weird shit go on with her right now.
Without them, it's like they take a huge edge off.
On a side note, before I forget to do a recap really fast on Queen Cobra. So last night, she was quitting live streaming. She wasn't going to make content anymore. Like, you couldn't even find her Cash App. So I saw Willow Davis had done an update on that. HRH had posted her Cash App, which you can no longer find. And then by the time I was going to sleep last night, she was already live streaming again on Instagram. So tonight, I'm hoping we can do a Queen Cobra recap and kind of talk about it more.
They make me feel like, No, it doesn't. My depression is not worse here.
Show us which one.
Which video did you talk about your trip to Lufthansa? I don't know if I did. I did? Yeah. Oh no, I didn't talk about, I talked about the sandwich being poisoned, but, you know.
What sandwich?
Yeah, babe.
Salah's live in her chat saying, "Oh, Lisa, this is hard sometimes for those who have this anxiety."
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
This anxiety?
Yes, if I eat healthier, yeah, and get out more, I'll feel better. I always do. And like when I have a normal sleep pattern, when I don't, you don't know the importance of sleep, guys. I swear, especially for me. Like,
we don't know the importance of
if
sleep.
I don't get enough sleep and my sleep is all messed up, and one day I'm sleeping till 2 p.m. and then the next day I'm sleeping like very early and getting up at like 3 in the morning and like, just stuff like that. Like, anyway.
You don't think that has anything to do with like how much sugar you're putting into your body?
I don't know. I don't think they have ketamine here. I don't know, but vitamin D and sun and Zoloft. Yes. 100 pounds overweight and it's not easy. No, it's not. Teardrop.
She's not going to get any vitamin D unless she starts taking the gel pills. Because you can't just get it through your face, Chantal. You have to actually, get some gel pills that are recommended by your doctor. Because you literally cover every inch of your body, at least as much as we know. I don't know what you do in your off time, but clearly, as it is right now, you're trying to tell us that you cover your body at all times.
You're out and about in Canada exploring. Because, like, I can't. Like, I have... It's not because I can't. It's just that, like, right now, I'm not as much because, like, I just got here. And I'm, like, trying to, like, recover from the trip or whatever. But we're going to... Like, we did go out. I went out, like, once.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to go out... Like, we have to go out tomorrow and the day after. And, like, it just depends. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Right.
In Canada, I was out because I didn't have a home there. Like, I like being here. I like being in my home. I love my home. I'm comfortable. I prefer to be... I've never been somebody who's, like...
Do you ever wonder how many different women Salah had on that couch while you were gone?
Oh my God.
Really adventurous and loves to go out all the time. I like to challenge myself, but I also am, like, a huge homebody, especially when I don't feel mentally well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But if we do anything with...
I don't know, but between the sweater and what you're wearing, I feel like you're going to offer to read my fortune at any moment.
Friends or family, I don't talk about it. Like, I just don't. There's no... It's just not something I've learned not to do it. I've learned not to give people fodder like that. You know, so that's why it seems like sometimes information is missing, or I don't share a lot with you guys, which you're not used to, but you're not her doctor.
Oh my God, you've given us so much fodder. What are you talking about? I can't even. Dude, you give us way too much fodder. You are the only reason people are following you is because you're a train wreck. Like, you're not like an enjoyable channel. You're an absolute train wreck. And so we're like, oh my God, what did she do next?
You ask about pleasant things, Taja.
Hey, Panda.
Let's do a silly bees. I could be on the prettiest place on the planet with no worries and still be depressed. Yeah, because it's not like exactly, you know.
Yeah, after watching Queen Cobra for however long we watched straight, Foody's just boring. Very boring.
It doesn't matter where I am in the world. I'm always going to have these issues. It doesn't have anything to do with Kuwait. Like, I know people who think that probably can't fathom why I would be happy here, you know? And it's not your experience to understand.
Foody, we know you're not happy because all you do is eat there. At least in Canada, you move your legs a little bit more. It's like you went back to Kuwait just to die. We know you're not happy.
And, like, you know, you won't ever. You won't ever. Because you don't agree with it. You don't think, you know, you've never been people who...
Do happy people stay locked in an apartment eating all day while their husband cheats? Is that what happy people do?
Never been here. Like, how can you say it's, you know, just from seeing little things in the vlog. I show very beautiful beaches. The beaches are gorgeous here, you know.
Well, I don't know about that, Chantel. I live in Southern California, right? So I live near Laguna Beach, near Salt Creek Beach, near Doheny Beach, Capistrano Beach, San Clemente Pier. You know, looking at your beach, which is the Persian Gulf, your waves look less impressive than Virginia Beach when I was living in Richmond. So I don't even know what to tell you about that. I mean, your beaches look like shit. I'm just saying.
I don't
You
know.
should show
Even
more
Canada
of
has
them.
tolerable weather. Sometimes the summers are very hot, but the winters are unbearable. I hate them. They depress me more than anything, more than the heat. I hate them. I hate them.
Hey, Mom to Max.
Oh, hi, Kate W.
She needs therapy. Agreed.
Montreal or Toronto. A high-rise apartments. I'm a homebody. It takes something pretty amazing to get me to leave. Yeah. A lot of the time, we have so much planned to do, content and otherwise. And when it comes down to it, my big thing is always just like, I just want to stay in.
Wow.
I'm so cozy. The seal position. No. Yeah, right.
Have you seriously asked yourself, though, Foody, because I know you watch everything about you, like, does he want somebody like you, right? He can go and leave. He could probably run for an hour if he wanted to. He could go get exercise, go walk the beach, go do things that don't involve having to stuff your face. Do you really think that, like, he's gonna...
Well, honestly, I think that's why she had her meltdown last night, you guys. Is that when she did finally get her AdSense payment last Tuesday, so it was like a week ago, I think she probably took my advice and took some of that money and put it into like traveler's checks or some other account, because I think that's probably, in my humble opinion, what Salah's been doing the whole time. Is he's been getting the whole paycheck and shuffling some of it aside into a separate account so he can build up his own savings and be secure when he ultimately ditches her, because he will ultimately ditch her.
want a life with you? As you called him a young man? He wants to babysit Foodie and bring food every time she begs for it? I don't know. You have a lot of heartache coming your way, and I don't feel sorry for you.
Babe, yeah.
She makes everything boring. She does.
It's not your experience to explain. Yeah. It's hard, KF, but... Hi, Kate.
True, Tom.
More than the heat-wise ever space camp your dream trip. It's not my, I don't know, it used to be like a huge dream. It's not really my dream trip now, but I would still do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll still, I don't know. I think I just want to see if I can do it. I don't think it's, if you go at a certain time, it's not super cold, Mabella. It's like, yeah, it's not freezing.
All right, let's go closer to real time. Here we go.
All right. Thank you. Your support's always meant a lot, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The ignorant does that for so many people.
Will it mean a lot when Teardrop's being shit on by Salah?
People who think like this way. Yeah, like exactly. The ignorance comes from like not, a lot of people don't know much about the world outside of them, you know? Like I said, I was one of those people, and then I traveled here, traveling to Thailand, even to Cuba. I learned.
Well, didn't Teardrop say that she was also morbidly obese and bedbound and dealing with diabetes and like all the same things? Didn't she at some point like admit that? So obviously she's no longer a mark for Salah, whether she wants to hit on him or not, right?
A lot about like Cuban culture. Well, not a lot. Well, yeah, enough, more than I knew.
Enough.
So when you travel and you experience things, you learn more about it, and then you realize how ignorant you were, and you want to keep learning, you know? Take it on faith, my love, baby, just one time. Put your love on mine. I love Canadian music. I was listening to, what's that guy's name? Matt
Bryan
something.
Adams.
There's a lot of Matt.
I don't know.
Matthew. I was listening to Matthew Goodband also. Is it Matt Hayes?
Oh, Lord. Teddy Bear's in her chat right now.
I love that. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind.
Teddy Bear, since I know you're probably watching me too, tell Iconic to shut their mouth to me. Thank you. And he's going to send Foodie couch cushions. Who did you scam for the money this time, Teddy Bear? Who did you scam?
No, or something.
I need to know.
Team Tug of War.
She didn't even do a single off-report activity in Cuba. She did, Lizzie.
Yeah, I know, Rita Beezer. I'm still figuring it out. I'm believing you should tell. Oh, hi, Black's Chaos.
Hey, Anna.
Thank you. Yeah, it's true. After about 3 weeks, they say, it gets easier.
3 weeks.
The best of both worlds. Yeah, it's just so expensive to do that. To have like a whole new setup in Canada, like, and then have like a life here.
She never left her room in Cuba.
That's true, yeah. Did you know technically Christians are not supposed to eat pork as well? Isn't that like a thing? I was reading about that somewhere the other day.
Okay, that's not a thing, Chantel. In fact, when Jesus came to re-instruct us on how to love thy neighbor and so on and so forth, he made a point of telling us that these archaic things that were in the Old Testament, such as food restrictions, were no longer necessary for us. That's why most Catholics and Christians will have ham at Christmas and Easter. You fucking ignorant bitch. Oh my God. Why do you constantly come after Christians? What is wrong with you?
Like, nobody's perfect in their religion. Exactly. It's all personal. And anyway, if I'm not perfect in my religion, it's not for anyone else to judge. It's like, that's between me and God.
Then I would just stop shoving your religion down our throats.
No, I don't know.
Oh, and now Teddy Bear's asking, can I buy your couch cushions now? Teddy Bear, you want the sperm everywhere couch cushions? Are things getting rough in that car of yours?
Lorena Bobbitt.
Oh my gosh.
Pork or shellfish, yeah.
Lorena Bobbitt.
It would take quite a few cows to make that dress. Yeah, I only have probably a pound of ground beef right now.
Hey, Fax.
On Ambien, I took a photo of a girl's Facebook and posted it on her timeline. Really? See, I don't want to do that.
Wait, what?
When I was a kid, Catholic covered their heads. Mostly just... Oh, hi, Sophie.
No. Catholics did not cover their heads. Oh my God. Why is this woman spreading misinformation about Catholics and Christians? Like, there's probably 2 occasions in which Catholics, Christians, would have covered their heads. One would be when you're getting baptized, not baptized, I'm sorry, well, maybe baptized as well, your baptismal outfit, but your first communion, you are dressed like the bride of Christ, and so you have a veil over your head. And then for Easter, you would generally wear a bonnet, but there is no other occasion in which you have to cover your head. Like, she's totally making this shit up, and it's really sad that she's spreading misinformation about Catholics and Christians.
Oh my God. Oh, Airbnb invest. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of work. That's the problem. I don't even have energy to do a vlog right now. Imagine owning an Airbnb.
Foodie could never own an Airbnb.
No. That can't happen.
And I would probably go insane if somebody disrespected my home and messed it up. I would. You see these TikToks where people are like, "What this person did to my Airbnb?" Like they're all casual about it. Like, no, you need to go after that person. I'm just joking. Oh my gosh, no way. Short-term rentals.
Hold on one second, you guys.
I guess the night's in. No, I'm just kidding. Weekly rates. Some kind of weekly rates hotel. You are safer there.
I don't know. You'd have to have some kind of theme with yours. Stay at the most disgusting Airbnb because you just wouldn't be up to par. I don't think you would keep it clean. You're definitely not polite. You're not a problem solver. You'd eat any of the snacks that were supposed to be left for the guests. How would that work?
If you're talking World War III. Oh, well, I don't know. I think Kuwait just kind of minds their business.
Oh, really, Vaughn?
But you never know. You're right, yeah. Maybe World War III.
In a nutshell, Teddy Bear, I don't know, he always used to pop in and out, and, he was always nice over here, right, until he wasn't, and then he started lying about Carrie and trying to, cause problems with her and I, because Carrie and I have always been cool. But in the meantime, before, I ended up catching on to how messy he was, he would, DM me how he was cold and hungry and freezing and in a car, and he had nothing to eat and yada, yada, yada. And he would always tell me, next Thursday, he's going to have a place in California. I think his aunt was going to fly him out there, and she had, a trailer or something for him, somewhere for him to stay in. So, he was always just going to be hungry and cold and tired and living in a car until next Thursday. There's a whole story there. But basically, he ended up being a shady-ass bitch. And I happened to go through live streams and see where he was, completely lying about Carrie. And anyway, so I didn't send him a huge amount of money that made me go broke, right? But it's kind of fucked up to get somebody when they're a single mom and their channel had been demonetized for 3 months. Like, it's just kind of shitty to lie to somebody like that. You know what I mean? So never again. I learned my lesson. But I guess the real kicker is the nights I would send him money to get something to eat. Again, it's not like this guy was my best friend or anything, but when people tell me they're hungry and they're cold and they're alone and they're scared, I tend to believe them. Lesson learned. But anyways, I would send him money to eat, and he would send the money that I sent him to Shanny for Christ, and he'd buy her pizzas. So fuck Teddy Bear. Aside from that, he has a horrible, long, extensive criminal history. He's very abusive, very violent, and he has a channel. So if you see him in Foody Beauty's chat, he loves Queen Cobra. He's just there to find his next victim and who he can say, like, who he can lie to and say he's hungry, you know?
It would break out. Who knows?
That's all he cares about.
But I'm not leaving my family for that reason. Christians believe that Jesus fulfilled the law of Moses, so it's not necessary to follow anymore.
It's okay,
Oh,
Greenie.
really? Oh. Abstain from meat on Fridays. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people do that. Exactly, Rita Beezer. Thank you, Teddy Bear.
Ew.
Hire them to keep it. That's a good idea, Suki. I don't know. We'll see.
And if you notice, he supports, like, the worst people. So if that doesn't tell you anything about Teddy Bear, I don't know what will. He supports Shanny for Christ, Foody Beauty, and Naked and Laughing.
And things in the past that have brought me down to a level I'm not proud of.
For those of you who didn't catch the reference of Rita Beezer, that is a Harry Potter reference of Rita Skeeter, who was a tabloid journalist that would jump in, do interviews, and then rewrite them to make them really messed up. Like, completely screw up the articles to bastardize the stories and make it so that people were being misrepresented. So that's very interesting screen name.
But I can stop it. You know, I can stop it and not make it worse and try to make it better and keep going. So that's, you know.
Yeah.
Come take her on a drive.
If you guys see a Michael Myers, they have been very popular in Naked and Laughing's chats. That's Teddy Bear. That's Teddy Bear. At first, I thought it was Ariel, but I got information that's Teddy Bear. So, yeah, it's a fun time. It's a fun time.
We will be doing something soon for you guys. Don't worry. We did go on a nice drive. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday or the day before. But yeah, I'm feeling better today.
Yeah, looks like it.
People would look in the mirror as hard as they do at you. They'd see it get somewhere in life. Hey, Amber, check. Yeah, that's the thing. I just need to even me, I need to just focus on my own. I don't have time to, like, my life is a mess, right, sometimes? So I need to fix that and not focus on, like, the mess of other people or whatever, you know?
Right.
Thanks, Teardrop. You're sweet.
Yeah, I wouldn't focus on the mess of other people because your life is a mess right now, whether you want to believe that or not.
Too hot here for a drive. What about AC? Yeah. My favorite color, Kasumi? I have all kinds of favorite colors. I don't know.
Do you?
So, listen. I like this color. What is this color? Lavender? It's really cute, isn't it?
Mom.
Okay.
I don't know. It somehow managed to age you. Like,
I had a dream a serial killer kidnapped me and you
Oh,
and
no.
a couple other people, but I don't remember where they kidnapped us from, okay?
oh, no.
Sometimes when you have a nap, your
Hey,
dreams are weird.
Toasty. Hey,
You want to go
James.
for a drive?
Alright, I'm gonna skip through this part because this is some bullshit. Like, who the fuck cares what kind of dreams she wants to make up?
I don't even think I've seen the first Planet of the Apes. No. Never been electrocuted. Well, me neither. Oh, no, I have been, slightly. Just a little
Electrocuted?
electrocuted, not a lot.
A little electrocuted?
Reversed. Oh, yeah, it's reversed.
A little electrocuted?
2'5", 5'2".
Huh.
Do you ever dream about Travonda? No, but sometimes
you?
I wonder how she's doing. Oh, really, Teardrop? That is scary. Yes, it is scary. See? Yep. Especially having to run away from someone in a dream. I can't run fast in a dream. In real life too, but even slower. Journaling, it does help when I remember to do it. Are we gonna get an apartment pool, bees, on a scale of 1 to not?
Okay, I'm done here. No. I'm not gonna cover her bullshit dreams that are way too detailed to actually be dream memories. And this, she had nothing to say for her behavior last night, where she was going the fuck off on her husband. So anyway, Breezy, I will share your link if people want to watch the whole video. I'm only clipping it by a few minutes, but oh my god, with this chick.